Hello, and welcome back to Hitman Freelancer. And we pick up where we left off in the last episode, and we are currently on tier 3 of our second attempt of the Assassination campaign. And I think we'll head off to Santa Fortuna next, where we have 2 targets, 1 courier, 1 supplier. We have push kill, headshot kills only, and fiber wire kill for our optional objectives. So we might actually take on that fiber wire kill. So moving on to our prestige objectives, and we have timed hide and seek, timed get disguise, and silent assassin suit only. Well, I'm feeling quite brave, so I think we'll go for the silent assassin suit only. So we're going to need a few items. First and foremost, we are going to need a silenced pistol. This is pretty much the only one I currently have. That will do, as long as it's silent and remotely accurate. This one isn't the most accurate of weapons, but it will suffice. So moving on, we're going to grab the lockpick and we'll have the Seeker 1 while we're at it, just in case we need it. And not forgetting this time round to make our way into the medical center and retrieve the fiber wire. It's just in here somewhere. It's usually on the table. I must have picked it up and dropped it already. So we now have everything we need. I think it's time we head off to Santa Fortuna.
Have a good trip, 47. Welcome to Santa Fortuna, Colombia. The syndicate is currently operating in the area. Find them and eliminate. Godspeed, 47.
So here we are in Santa Fortuna, and although this cushion is nice and comfy, I think it's time we vacate this area, as we are here to do a job, and that job will be done. So we have quite a trek ahead of us. After checking the map, our nearest target is all the way in town. So we're just going to head straight over there. And he is around here somewhere. Now this looks like our target. So how are we going to get rid of this guy with a silent assassin rating? Let's see what he does. So he's tending to the flowers, it appears. Where are you going to go now? Let's have a good look. So we're in a public area here, so this is not the ideal spot. We do have a room here. This looks pretty good. Hold up, wait. Oh, sorry, mate. What, did you just call me a heifer? Shit. What are you looking at, geezer? Right, so this does not look nearly as easy as I was hoping it would be. It turns out our target is going to remain in this little public space. We are surrounded by both guards and civilians. So I'm thinking, if we knock this guy out in this little hut here, or house, whatever you want to call it, we could then maybe lure our target into this room. And it won't matter that he sees the body. So let's, first of all, we're going to make him sick and see where he goes. But we have a backup plan. We might be able to lure him into this area. Now there is a toilet in this area that will seclude our target. He doesn't appear to be heading for it. It is just off to our right. I'm not sure where you're going, mate. No, you're going to go and throw up in a bin, in public. I know you've got 2 guards guarding you there, but still, there is a toilet just a few yards away. So, making the target sick is not going to work. So I think we're going to have to revert to plan B, which is to lure our target into the little house here. So let's see, we're going to need something to throw. You'll do. So the plan is, when he's finished being sick and comes back to check on his flowers, we're going to throw our soda can into the room here and get his attention. Just make sure them guards are long gone. Don't want anybody else coming into this room. So once the target has finished being sick, we're going to lure him in here. He will most likely spot this body because there's nowhere to hide him. So we're just going to tuck this guy up as much as possible so that we do get an opportunity to take out the target without him spotting the body. But as I mentioned, that is not an absolute requirement, because once we take out the target, who is now returning, we will regain our silent assassin suit only, the prestige objective. So this looks like a good enough opportunity. We're going to throw our soda can into the room here, and unfortunately he has sent somebody else. In fact, 2 people are coming to investigate from the looks of it. So let's see if we can at least render this guy unconscious before he spots the body. Close the door. Nope. Unfortunately, we have lost our prestige objective. All thanks to this guy. Well done, mate. So, with our prestige objective now out of the window, trying to be a silent assassin is no longer a requirement.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
So, target 1 has been eliminated. We are now going to vacate the area, and on the way to our next target, we're going to stop off and speak to this gentleman here, who might have something for sale. In fact, he has quite a bit for sale. We just don't have any money to buy any of it, which is a shame, because I see a very nice silenced pistol there. So we'll take a couple of items that we can then knock off of our collection list, and we can now move on to our final target. So our second target is over towards the coca fields, so we're going to make our way over there, and hopefully we can at least get some of our optional objectives. I don't think we'll be getting the push kill, but we will try and attempt the fiber wire kill. We are going to have to get past a number of guards. If I can aim and shoot, that's better. We should hopefully get our headshot only kills as well, seeing as we're going for a fiber wire attack. So, quick change of disguise in the bushes, making our way down into the coca fields, where we will, even with the change of clothes, be trespassing. So we're just going to make our way into the coca field and sneak our way around to our target, who I believe is right at the back of the coca field somewhere, around where Jorge Franco's little private office is. And there is our target. He's on patrol, which will make things slightly easier. We can capture him at a point around here. So him and his colleague will stop a part of their routine, and they're not actually going to go all the way around. It's the different patrolling 2 guards I was thinking of. So these 2 will just move up and down past the lab. It will complicate things slightly, but not too much. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take out the partner, the non-target patrolling guard, hide in the bushes. Hopefully no one sees me. Hopefully I don't have to take 3 or 4 shots to drop this guy. And when all the panic calms down, we can then lie in wait for our target to return and hopefully get ourselves the fiber wire kill. So our target and his colleague are now returning. I'm going to wait, I think, for them to stop moving before attempting to take one of them out. Now right now I could, if I so wish, just shoot them both in the head from here. But I don't want to do that. I want to get the fiber wire kill if at all possible, so that this mission isn't a complete loss. So down goes the non-needed non-target. I'm just going to creep away a safe distance, and I'm going to wait right here for everybody to go back to their normal routines, which seems to be happening rather quickly. It's rather unusual. So we have one guy just patrolling as normal. Everybody else is completely unaware of what has just occurred, but there is one guard running around in a bit of a panic. Now he is going to panic others, and that could draw this whole thing out a little bit longer. So we have about 4 people now looking for me. None of them know where I am or which direction to start looking. So everybody does now appear to be going back to their usual routines. So I'm going to get myself back into position and await the return of our target. And it's probably a good idea if I select my stethoscope. So where should we catch this guy? I think the best spot will be when he's delivered his colleague's body into the bushes somewhere. So as soon as he finishes dragging that corpse away, we can then move in on him. I don't know why I've selected the wrench. Maybe just having a blonde moment. So the body is now over to our left, just over here, and I am going to start moving in on the target. If I can catch him while he's still in the bushes, there is our stethoscope finally, we may be able to get away with this completely unnoticed, although he has dragged the body somewhat close to a few workers, and he's now coming straight back past me. He seems to know exactly where I am, even though he can't see me. I'm wearing camouflage. I look like one of the plants. That's it. Walk by, walk by. No. Stop looking at me. I want you to turn around. Turn around and go back to your normal routine. That's it. I'm trespassing. You have to lead me away. And I think about now is a prime opportunity. Let's just dive in. Unfortunately, everybody has seen, and we have been well and truly spotted.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the syndicate. Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
Okay. So with the target down, we have managed to secure at least a couple of objectives. All we have to do now is get to the helicopter alive. Luckily, we have the coca fields for cover, and we're just going to make a quick bolt for the helicopter and off into the sunset. Thank you for the rather nice Huey we have here. So, not a complete loss. I am rather gutted about losing the Silent Assassin suit only prestige objective, but we've managed to live to fight another day, which is our primary goal at this point, as we have already failed this campaign once.
Impressive work, 47. Let me know when you're ready for your next assignment.
So, as is tradition, once we get back to the safe house, we are going to relieve ourselves of all of this dead weight that we don't need, apart from possibly our silenced pistol, which I've already dropped. So we will now collect up anything from the reward crate, doesn't really matter, and we will leave the story there for now, and we will collect up again in the next episode, and we are nearing our next syndicate leader. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.